Good evening, everyone. My name is Genevieve Benaventi. We're again reporting to you from Bethel, located in the southwest of Alaska in the Kuskokwim region. Tonight, I'll be talking to you about my weather observation that I conducted this week at or around 5:30 p.m. daily, starting from January 30th to February 3rd. On my first day of observation, January 30th, 2017, the temperature at the time was about 31 degrees Fahrenheit with a barometric pressure of 29.7 inches of mercury, which are equivalent to 1,006 millibars. For this week-long observation, the barometric pressure was set up at sea level pressure, which is 125 feet. The wind Beaufort number was at 5 that day, with winds coming at a direction southeast at 170 degrees. It was a fresh breeze as I watched the branches from the nearby trees begin to sway. The sky was fully covered with stratus clouds that were gray and flat. Day 2 of my observation, the temperature at the time was about 24 degrees Fahrenheit with a barometric pressure temperature of 30.4 inches of mercury, equivalent to 1,029 millibars. The wind's Beaufort number was at 3, with the wind direction measured at 170 degrees southeast. Visibility was less than a mile that day, with the sky covered in fog. Day 3, the left digital thermometer measured a temperature of 17.3 degrees Fahrenheit, with the right side measured at 21 degrees Fahrenheit. It was cold enough to see my breath this day. The barometric pressure measured 30.7 inches of mercury, equivalent to 1,040 millibars. The wind's Beaufort number was a 2, with wind direction coming from the northeast at 70 degrees. It was a very light breeze that day with few cirrus clouds on the sky. The day was a lot sunnier compared to the past 2 days. Cloud coverage for this day was between 0 to 10%, with no precipitation. Day 4, the temperature drops again as the left thermometer measures 14.7 degrees Fahrenheit and the right measuring 20.5. The barometric pressure is 30.6 inches of mercury, which is 1,036 millibars. The wind Beaufort number was a 3 with the wind direction at 20 degrees north. The sky is very clear that day with no clouds. Finally, on day 5 of my observation, the temperature measured by the left thermometer was 10.2 degrees Fahrenheit. This was definitely the coldest day so far. The barometric pressure was 30.5 inches of mercury, equivalent to 1,033 millibars. The wind's Beaufort number was at 2, with the direction being measured at 80 degrees north. The wind was gentle and cold as I felt it on my cheek and watched the small tree branches from a nearby tree sway. The sky was nearly clear with few high cirrus clouds in the sky. As you can see at the beginning of the week, temperatures started at about 30-some degrees Fahrenheit and slowly dropping to the lowest being measured at 10 degrees Fahrenheit. For some reason, I noticed that my high and low temperatures throughout the week pretty much were the same. I am suspicious about that, but I'm not too sure how to explain it. As for the barometric pressure, as you can see, it started off being low at 1,004 millibars, and then raising throughout the week, peaking at 1,040 millibars by the second, and slowly dropping again to less than 1,035 millibars. In conclusion, the weather started out with moderate temperatures that slowly dropped throughout the week. This, accompanied by the low to high pressures throughout the week, might have caused the cloud coverage going from being completely covered to being very clear by the end of the week. This week was a great time to observe the changing weather. Thank you.